You might look twice when checking out our featured car in this segment. Surely you will recognize the iconic badge and determine that the car is a Mazda. Even gearheads might not be able to determine what this car is. In the Philippines, though this is a Japanese car that was mass-produced, it is still quite exotic. But what kind of a Mazda, do you ask? We'll give you a couple of clues. It was available in the international market from 1993 to 1996, but was never locally sold in this variant. We don't want to spoil the surprise for you, so here is our second auto feature for your pleasure.
Big Bert's Auto is trusted by many as a reliable shop when it comes to car repairs and setting up cars. So we were more than happy to feature one of their completed projects, this 1996 Mazda Lantis A-Spec, which was completed to every detail to match the Japanese release of the car in the early 90s. You may not be familiar with the Lantis variant, though you might recognize Mazda's more common models, which is a close relative of the Lantis, the Mazda 323. In essence, the Lantis is very much a 323, although instead of being a 4-door sedan, it is a 5-door hatchback. Taking us through some of the modifications of this car is Geoff Tan, the supervisor at Big Bert's Auto.
Hi, I'm Geoff Tan, and this is the 1997 Mazda Lantis A-Spec. Okay, first of all, we changed the hood from carbon fibers, and we have some add-on body kits from Mazda. This is what you call the A-Spec body kits from Mazda. We changed the rims from stock 15s to rim 18s of Boak Racing, mounted on a Goodyear Eagle asymmetric F1 tires. We also changed the suspension from the 4 lugs, to change it from the 5 lugs of the Type R of the Mazda Lantis in Japan. The Mazda engine, previously we had it stock engine of 4 cylinders. So we changed it into a V6. This is 1 KFZ FE. It's a 2-liter 6-cylinder, 171 horsepower. So we add on the original Mazda Speed strut bars. We've changed the air filter with the Hurricane washable filters. Basically, this is for show purposes. The hood, we change it into a carbon fiber. We have to compensate for the weight of the engine, so the hood is lightweight compared to the original manufacturer's specifications. The front end, it's all stock, only with the body kits. This is from the original Mazda Speed front kits. So basically the headlights are stock, the signal lights and the fog lamps are all stock from the unit. For the rears, we've changed the exhaust system from the stock into the original Mazda Speed exhaust system. We've installed the spoilers. This one is also original from Mazda. Even the ducktail spoilers, and for the center brace, this is all original from Mazda.
For much of the car, the theme in setting it up was to bring it to the Japanese domestic market A-Spec. In other words, it is to be set up to the best specification that the car can be in the Japanese domestic market. Aside from the Mazda Speed body kit, which is completely imported from Japan, the V6 KFZ FE engine makes this Mazda Lantis a potential beast on the road, pumping out a whopping 171 horsepower. Geoff continues more on the modifications, including talking about the special Samba red paint job, the interiors, and the sound system.
This is original red previously when they bought the car, but we've decided to change a little bit of the shade. This is what you call Samba red by Seekens Paints. The interior of the car, we've replaced the upholstery. We change it into leather to complement the other components of the unit. We've changed the audio system. We replaced it with the Alpine and with the Morel speakers. And also we changed the steering wheels into a original Mazda Speed also. For the flooring, we've installed the original Mazda Lantis floor mats. So basically this one, we wanted still a clean look for the unit. That's why we didn't modify all the components of the unit, of the interiors. This is the audio system of the unit. We've changed the head unit from Alpine, the subs from Diamond, and the amps from Sonus. So basically, it's a simple setup for the unit. So nothing fancy about the sound system.
Bringing this Lantis was no easy feat as many of the parts were flown directly from Japan. and also because many parts are no longer in production, meaning they are that much harder to find. Nevertheless, when a car owner is dedicated to bringing a car to life and has a vision for it, the result is almost always stunning. Evidence of this being the Mazda Lantis A-Spec that we are featuring today.
This 1996 Mazda was purchased by the owner last 2008. From that day, he started importing the aftermarket parts from Japan, search it from online. The owner took him 5 years to make the Mazda Lantis from stock to this one, the A-Spec. So basically, this one is a great car.
It's a shame that the Mazda Lantis never made it to local dealerships back in the 90s, because it really does look quite different from many of the Japanese cars that came out during the time. Nevertheless, we are still quite blessed to have seen and shot one in the metal, and especially this one that is in such good condition and set up to be quite a performance machine. To the folks at Big Bert's Auto, we say good job on this Mazda Lantis, and we look forward to featuring more of your great projects in the future.